Hi friend, you don't know much about Bukowski and you want to learn more? You want to read Bukowski and you don't know where to start. Let me help you with this beginner guide to Bukowski. Hi, I'm Corey, and you've landed on the Dirty Old Prawns channel. You've never read any Bukowski yet, and you're wondering in which order you should tackle in his writings. You're willing to enjoy the best reading experience as possible. You've heard rumors, and you're not sure whereas you might be able to bear his books. Well, I'll try to help you out with this artist matter you're coming up with. To do so, at first, I'll try to give you a quick idea of what you might expect from his books, and then I'll give you my recommendation. There are only 6 full novels, but his work as short storyteller and poet is huge. He drew most of his inspiration in his everydayness. Therefore, he was mirroring the social and cultural condition he was surrounded by. As you'll go through the lines, you might feel uncomfortable with the roughness, the crudeness of his misogynistic, blasphematory, and irreverent prose, but don't worry, there's much more to that. Once you'll have cleaned the word up, and the gold hidden in the mud of his mind will strike you and crush you with its bright sensitivity, empathy, and honesty. Keep in mind that he is picturing the reality of his everyday's 20th century life without any filters on. First tip to getting into loving book, you got to love to dig deep into your heart. What will probably strike you is the pace of his writing. You'll turn the pages as fast as if you were possessed by the demon, and that does feel good. He condenses the idea to its strict minimum to be understandable, and your mind will build up the rest of the scenery by itself. So now that you're aware of what to expect, let's jump in where you should start to read Bukowski. You either can read the 6 novels in the order of publication if you want to see his change of style, or in chronological order if you want to follow his life step by step. But I would recommend you to go for another route. Here's my personal suggestion.
Number 1. Post Office.
It is his first novel, a key moment in his life in which all the new life started, the beginning of Bukowski as we know him. I really think you should start there, easy and pleasant to read. The picture he draws of the hard-working laboring class shivering through the 12-hour day without any respect, no safety net, uncertainty will leave you speechless, and his adventure while delivering the mail will take you from being chased by dogs to doorstep fights.
2. The Most Beautiful Woman in Town.
Yes, a short story, and probably the best one. Well, at least it's mine. Through the other short stories in the book, you'll get foresight on what's to come in the other novels. I read it straight up in one night.
3. Amon Rai.
Young Chinaski between 1920 and 1940, it deals with him struggling to find a job after high school, but it also deals about the discovery of alcohol and wine, a passion he'll nurture for a lifetime.
Number 4. Factotum.
It's mostly about Bukowski unsettled that flies from job to job, new place to new place. He's trying to find himself in a world consumed by war.
Number 5. Woman.
We jump through time there. The action takes place after post office. At this point, he is a well-known poet and writer, and he portrays his relationship to women. This one will be the hardest to read depending on your sensitivity and your life experience. Keep in mind it's an honest, straight-going story of his life. Anyhow, it's a great dive through commitment and human relationship.
Number 6. Hollywood.
I love it. It's my favorite novel. It's funny, sparkly, a great time spent through the process of taking a script to screen.
Number 7. Pulp.
The final novel, The Acceptance of Death, definitely the last one to dive in. And what about the rest? The journey through all the short stories and the portrait will be yours to shape. I think you are now ready to dive in and to follow the shadow of Bukowski. A great human adventure awaits you. Let me know in the comment down below if you agree with my suggestions. If you feel like you've learned something or that you've spent a great time around here, please leave a thumb up, and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care.